Just because there's no sensation now doesn't mean there wasn't any before. With nerve damage, the feeling very often comes and goes. You can't lose hope.
And how is it that you know so much? You're not a doctor.
I told you, I've seen a lot of other very similar cases.
Were you paralyzed, you yourself?
Does it matter?
Maybe.
No two cases are alike, Eden. You just have to trust that there are certain things that are common in most people. When your nerves send a message to another part of your body, it's like an electrical connection, sort of. All right, now right now, the wires in your circuitry are kind of frayed. They only make that connection every once in a while. It's not consistent. But with the swimming, the therapy, those nerves will begin to heal themselves. And after a while, those connections will get stronger. Pretty soon, those connections won't be shorting out anymore. Can you understand that?
Yes. I just don't understand why it is you won't tell me whether this happened to you or not. It would make a difference to me knowing. It would help.
No! I can't talk about what happened to me. Please, don't ask me again.
Ta-da!
Très chic.
Hey, well, what are we waiting for? Party started half an hour ago. I could hear the music at the house.
Oh, just a second. I gotta finish reading this first.
What is it?
Eleanor, the woman who was here before, this is the resume she wanted me to look at.
Oh, you should hire her. She's real nice.
You think so?
Well, sure. Don't you?
Let's go to the party.
Hey, you gonna dance with me like when you used to come home on vacation?
Oh, you don't want to be dancing with your boring older brother.
Oh, come on, Cruz. You're the best.
Oh, look at it.
Please.
Come on.
Come on, let's show up the good steps.
Carmen, I'll take you to the party. If you want to make a spectacle of yourself, you got to do that on your own. Now, let's get out of here.
Well, you've done everything. The least I can do is set the table.
You know where the knives and forks are?
I'm sorry if I upset you before.
Forget it.
Sometimes I think it's just because you're afraid. Other times I think it's just because you've been up here so long you're not used to talking about
There's
yourself.
nothing to say.
I don't think that's true. I just think that you don't think I'll understand. But I do want to understand, Kane. You've given me so much. You've made me care about myself, about going on and living. I just want to get to know more about you. I want to be your friend.
My friend? You don't want to be my friend, Eden. Nobody wants that. You get a person killed.
You done yet?
I just got started.
Come on. How can you eat with all this music going on? Have you ever seen my brother dance?
Well, as a matter of fact, I did. He and he used to be very famous for their footwork, yes.
Yeah? Well, he used to teach me lots of steps, too, when I was little. Just wanted to show him I still remember everything he taught me.
Good, go ahead. Struggle me ahead, man. Up there.
You play dirty, you know that?
Please, one dance is gonna kill you.
Hot dog, dirty.
What are you doing here?
I'm not the only gatecrasher here. It looks like it's full of them tonight, so don't yell at me. I was watching you. Dance.
I'm sorry, I didn't come here to dance. You see, I was just obliging a request from my little sister. But since we've apparently finished, I'm out of here.
I guess trout's not your favorite food.
It's not yours either. Guess I made you lose your appetite when I made you angry.
I'm not angry at you, Eden.
No, I know. You're angry with yourself. I just want to know why. You're one of the kindest gentlest man I've ever met. How can you be so hard on yourself?
Ever wonder about my name?
Cain? Well, it's not something you hear every day, but I haven't really thought about it. Why?
I used to have another name. A long time ago. But after the war, I took a new one. Straight out of the Bible. Seemed to fit.
Why?
Cain killed his brother, and I killed mine. Over and over and over. So I took a new one. And I wear it like an ugly, jagged scar.
Just rough her up a little bit, don't really hurt her. Then when I get there, you can do whatever you want. I can take care of myself, and I will, boy. So don't say I didn't warn you.
I thought I was doing myself a favor. Can you believe that? No money. Nothing to look forward to but a job in the mines. Plenty of daily abuse from my father. God, I thought nothing could be worse than that. So I joined the Army. And it was great at first. I couldn't understand why guys were complaining about clean beds and regular meals. I mean, we were given the privilege of fighting for our country. I thought, all right, this is great. I mean, I finally got a chance to do something with myself. Some pride, some glory.
It's very patriotic.
Well, I wasn't thinking about the mud and the wet and the rot. And I didn't know about keeping watch for 24 hours straight. When you didn't know what the hell you were even watching for. An enemy that didn't have a face or a uniform. They could come in the form of an old woman or a child with a grenade.
Cain, you must have wondered how you survived.
I survived because I turned myself into a killing thing.
But you had to, or you'd be killed yourself. War is a different set of rules, Cain. You can't blame yourself for what happened there.
You do not know. You don't know.
Tell me.
It was just before the fall of Saigon. Are you sure you can stand to hear this?
If you can stand to tell it.
Hey, Conchita! You're some dancer.
My name isn't Conchita.
No, you look just like a Conchita we once knew. Now you take care of my friend here.
Come on, let's go!
Sometimes it helps to talk about things that are painful, Cain.
You just don't understand. It's not just painful. They all died, every one of them, every one of the guys in my platoon. Because of me.
I know you well enough to know you'd never leave anybody in the lurch. I don't think you're right when you're blaming yourself for what happened then.
You don't know. You just don't know. You don't. We were sweeping down into a valley toward a small village that we knew the BC used. We knew they were there. You could feel it. You could hear it. The way the birds flew up in the air suddenly, or the way the insects just stopped their noise. So we called in some air support, the air cab, you know, to loosen up the gooks before we went in there.
It's all right, Kane. It's all right.
So anyway, when the choppers came over, they came over low and close. They were too close. And then they started dropping their stuff right on top of us. I was almost hit by a damn rocket, and I was knocked out. I don't know how long I was gone for, but when I woke up, it was hell. I was in hell. There was firefight, there was rockets, there was mortars, and everything was coming down, and there was nothing. Like a whistle. There were those weird whistles that the VC used, that Charlie used when he was trying to communicate, and I knew it. I knew they were coming to get us, so I knew we had to go in there and get them before they get us. We had to hit them hard and hit them right then. So I got up as best I could, and I called to my men. I said, we're going in now, let's go! I started running. Everything was rushing into me and out of me. The colors and everything was so alive. And I was all messed up. And I was running. And I saw my men. And they were running towards me, but they were running the wrong way. They were running past me. I was the only one. Why were they going that way? What the hell was... Then I heard the screams. Behind me. Those sons of my men. My friends. Were going forward. They had done exactly what I'd ordered them to do. I had been the one running the wrong way. And they ran right into fire. And they all were wiped out. Every last one. Except me! And we were so close. We were always going home. And they didn't make it. They went through. God, they went through all that hell and they didn't make it home.
But you didn't know. You did the best you could. You didn't know, Kane.
Gentry, Martin Roberts,
Here, sir.
Williams, Jackson. Oh my God! I killed him. I killed him.
Cruz. You should have seen her. It was just like a movie. One kick, one shot, and they both went right down. Wow. How'd you learn to fight like that?
Oh, I had a wonderful Korean teacher. Karate isn't something that I get a chance to use every day, but once in a while it can come in handy. Especially in private investigations.
Yeah, I noticed that on your resume. What can I tell you, Eleanor? Every time I turn around, I owe you one.
No, please. I'm just glad that I followed my impulse and went to that party tonight.
Me too. I don't know how to thank you.
Don't thank me. Be my friend. That's all I really want from both of you.
I was making a cup of tea and I just felt it. And it was hot. My legs. I really fast. I felt it. I felt that.
I appreciate your interest. I really do. I just don't think the two of us working together is a good idea.
What are you talking about? I think it's a great idea, man. I got the moves. You've got the finesse. I got the instincts. You've got the, what, the training. Yeah, I mean, together we can make a perfect team. Like Crockett and Tubbs, or Crockett and Bowie, or Cagney and Lacey, or Kareem and Magic. Yeah. Give me 5. Who is this?
This is another job applicant.
Ooh, competition. Competition got a little stiff, huh? I don't mind this. I can handle this. I mean, I've never been paid to do any actual professional detective work, but everybody in Santa Barbara knows that I'm a gumshoe at heart, right? I mean, you can match my stuff against anybody's, including this, Miss Eleonora Norris. What? Did she go to detective school or something?
Read it. Check it out.
What does this say? A year with the State Department? 3 years with Interpol? United Nations Security Force advisor?
Yeah, let me ask you a question, Pearl. What does a woman with those kind of credentials want to work for me?
You got a point there. Maybe she's not what she appears to be, huh?
Let's see what Interpol has to say about her. Hello? Yeah, I'd like to speak with an Inspector Tate, please. Yes, he knows me. My name is Cruz Castillo. It's in regards to a woman named Eleanor Norris.
We'll find exactly what you're looking for, Cruz. And a lot more.
Well, so the UN security people were unwilling to say much about Ms. Norris. Apparently what she did for them was highly confidential. From what I could tell, though, they were enthusiastic, just like Interpol was.
Why did she leave?
She retired from active duty in 1984 for personal reasons. Unofficially told her friends she might write a spy novel based on her experiences. She travels a lot. Her official residence is an estate in Vermont left to her by her late parents.
An estate, huh?
Yeah, it seems they left her a considerable chunk of money, too. It all fits.
Yeah, but something still bugs me. What is she doing here?
Exactly. The woman appears at my door, saves my life, wants to buy my house. I say no, she wants to go to work for me. Why?
I can't be disturbed now.
Miss me, you right? What was that?
Eden's alive.
Exactly what did the voice say, Mason?
It's usually the same sort of message. Eden's alive. Eden's not dead.
This person's called you before?
It started 2 weeks ago. Call me at home.
Why didn't you tell me?
Why should I tell anybody, Kelly? Some nuts idea of a joke is to call up and say Eden's alive. I didn't want to upset anybody else.
Well, obviously he succeeded in upsetting you. Mason, you can't let these kind of people get to you.
He's not getting to me. I'm doing it to myself.
And the strangest thing, Kelly, is that just for a second, just for a moment, when he calls, I believe that it's true. I have a strange sensation that Eden is alive. Somewhere. Waiting for us to come find her.
I get those feelings too, Mason. But I was there at the crash site.
I know it's just wishful thinking on my part. I guess I just want to believe too much that it's true.
I know. There are a lot of sick people out there.
Yeah, but why me? Why single me out and keep calling again and again? Yeah, but is there some chance that Eden can't let it get to me? I gotta put it out of my mind.
Hey, you all right?
Yes, I'm fine. I thought you were hurt.
No. I was told that you'd been in an accident.
I was told you were... What is going on here?
Who told you she was in an accident?
Eleanor Norris, she brought me here.
Excuse me.
I got the bloody gall of that woman.
Oh, God. I got out of my mind when I heard you'd been hurt.
Didn't matter what she said. You're here.
You didn't, find me, did you?
Jeffrey, I had to see you. I know I can't stop you from turning around and running away again. But I love you, and I need to know why you left me.
What kind of stunt did you think you were pulling?
You gave me an objective. I accomplished it. I don't recall any restrictive parameters.
Uh-huh. And where the hell do you get off manipulating people's feelings like that? Kelly was a wreck.
Well, isn't it better that she's a wreck for 15 minutes rather than never seeing the man she loves again? Cruz, I think if you check your watch, you'll see that I've lived up to my part of the bargain. I think it's time you lived up to yours.
You be at the office at 9 sharp tomorrow.
Then what?
Have you totally lost your mind? You want that woman as a partner? She is the original Black Widow. I'm telling you, Cruz, that woman is very dangerous.
You don't have to tell me that, Pro.
You just offered her a job.
I want her around. So I can keep an eye on her.